Welcome to this lecture. In the previous lecture, we have learned inline styling method, how to add CSS your HTML file with the inline method. In this lecture, we learn two other methods. And the second method is called internal method. And in the internal method, you have to write a style tag in head tag like this, and style tag in the head tag. And when you use this internal method, you have to mention the tag to whom you are going to apply some changes. You want to apply some changes, like here in this document we have only one h1 tag, and we apply some styles to this h1 tag. For this purpose, we have to use its name, and these are called the selectors. We use here tag name selector, and for writing you have to use first its name and then curly brackets like this, starting bracket and closing bracket, and in these brackets you have to mention whatever the style you wanna apply like this. First I just save it. So we have just our default color, you can see in the browser, and now we apply, like we want to change its font color like this, and I change it like apply red, and you have to give the statement terminator, that is called semicolon statement terminator, and just save it. So you can see you have applied a color font color style to this heading. Now how many time you copy this heading, like I copy like this and save it. So you need apply style with only one line of code like this. So this is called internal method. And there is also a third way to add CSS to your HTML code, that is create a file. I'm creating in the same folder, and I name it app.css. CSS must given the extension .css. You have to give the extension .css, and here the rules are the same. Like you have to take the selector and then curly brackets, and then you have to apply the property you want to change, like color red, and I take background light blue, and for the moment I just comment out. You select this text and control and forward slash, and it will comment out the selection. Just save it. And the second thing, you have to add this file in your HTML document or HTML file. For this purpose, we have to use a link tag, link in head tag, and here is a relation, that is style sheet, and h reference. We have to give it this location, and here we have the file app.css, because these HTML and CSS file in the same folder. So here we just provide the CSS file name, and just save it. And also we have to save this file. Now you can see the font color and the background is changed. So for the external filing, you have to remember that you create a separate file, and you have to link this file to your HTML document like this. So these are two different ways. First, we have already learned the internal inline style method, and this is called internal style method, and this is called external style method, when you create a file externally and then you add that CSS file in your HTML document. So these three are basic ways to add CSS to HTML